Good Monday afternoon, everyone. Just wanted to say thank you for tuning in once again. We're going to do another week of read-alongs. We're up to 52 subscribers, so thank you so much to the parents, to the friends, to the kids that are watching. I hope you're enjoying, and let's keep rising those subscribers. So here we go with this first story of the week, and it's called Clark the Shark. And it's written by Bruce Hale. All right. In all the wild blue seas, in all the wild blue world, the top school for fish was Theodore Roosterfish Elementary. And all the fish at Theodore Roosterfish, out of all of them, the biggest and strongest was Clark the Shark. Clark loved school, and he loved his teacher. Her name was Mrs. Inkydink. He loved to play upsy-downsy and spin-a-majig with his friends. Clark loved his life. "School is awesome," shouted Clark the Shark. "Less shouting and more reading," said Mrs. Inkydink. "Lunchtime is sweet," yelled Clark the Shark. "Hey, munch your own lunch," said his best friend Joey Mackerel. "Recess rocks," bellowed Clark the Shark. "You're playing too rough, Clark," cried the other kids. Yes, Clark loved his life with all of his sharky heart, but he loved everything way too much. He was too loud, he was too wild, he was just too much shark for the other fish to handle. After a while, no one would play with Clark. No one ate lunch with him. No one sat with him at circle time. Even his best friend Joey Mackerel said, "Cool your jets, Clark. You're making me crazy." One day, Clark asked Mrs. Inkydink, "What's wrong with everyone?" Mrs. Inkydink patted his fin. "Clark, sometimes you play too hard. You munch too hard, and gosh, you even help too hard." "But life is so exciting," said Clark. "Yes, but there's a time and a place for everything," said Mrs. Inkydink. "And sometimes the rule is to stay cool." At recess, Clark tried to stay cool, but he pushed the swing with too much zing. "Oh, sorry," said Clark. "I forgot." "Yikes!" cried Joey Mackerel. At lunch, Clark tried to stay cool, but everything smelled so good that he munched a bunch of lunches. "Sorry, I forgot," said Clark. "We're starving," said his friends. In class, Clark tried to stay cool, but a good book got him all shook up. "No, Clark," said Mrs. Inkydink, "this isn't the time or the place. Tell me, what's the rule?" Stay cool," said Clark. "Hey!" "Hey, that rhymes," he cried. Then Clark got a big idea in his sharky head. "Maybe if I make a rhyme, I'll remember every time." The next day, he put his plan to work. That's a good idea, Clark. In class, when lessons got exciting, Clark wanted to bounce up out of his seat. Instead, he told himself, "When teacher's talking, don't go walking." And wouldn't you know, it worked. "Have a ball, Clark," said Mrs. Inkydink. Clark smiled. "Ha, lessons are fun." At lunch, everything smelled so yummy. And when Clark wanted to eat and never stop, he told himself, "Only munch your own lunch." And I worked again. "Way to go, Clark," said his friends. And Clark grinned. "Lunch is fun." At playtime, Clark told himself, "Easy does it, that's the way. Then my friends will let me play." And playtime was fun once more. Clark loved his life. So he's figuring things out here, boys and girls, which is good. But then a shadow fell across the playground. A ginormous shadow with tentacles galore. "It's a new kid, and he looks scary," cried Joey Mackerel. "Swim for your lives!" The squid squashed the slide and snapped off the swings. Oops, my bad," said the new kid. "Wait, he just wants to play. Let's find a way," said Clark. And he swam at the new kid with all his might. Clark played harder than he'd ever had before. Upsy downsy and spin-a-majig. Why, he even made up a new game called Tail Wumpa-Lumpus. Wow, that was fun," said the new kid breathlessly, and he settled down. If you want to come to school, you gotta stay cool," said Clark the shark. "That's right, Clark," said Mrs. Inkydink. And thanks for taking care of the new classmate," said the squid. "Hooray for Clark the shark!" Everybody cheered. So we've got Sid the squid, Clark the shark, Joey Mackerel. Wow. That night, Clark's mother asked him, "What did you learn at school, dear?" There's a time and a place for everything," Clark said. "And sometimes you stay cool." But sometimes a shark's gotta do what a shark's gotta do. The end. Hope you enjoyed Clark's escapades in school. So we're going to start the week with a Clark the Shark book, and we'll finish with a Clark the Shark book. And so that'll be Friday. But in the meantime, we've got a few others that I've picked out. One is a Lego book. Boom. That'll be tomorrow. We have a Crayola, I'm Having a Sky Blue Day. That'll be on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm thinking it'll be my friend's book called My Dad Everywhere I Go. And then finish it off with Clark the Shark Dares to Share. So, hope you enjoyed it. We will continue. And keep liking, subscribing, commenting. Give me some feedback, positive, negative, whatever. I'm a big boy, I can handle it. But in that fashion, just remember, be kind to one another, stay strong, stay safe, and stay healthy. All right? Love y'all. Take care. Bye.